So I've been playing Build 42 for a hot minute now, and one thing I've noticed above everything else is how many zombies there are. It seems like locations that had a few zombies now have quite a bit, and locations that already had a lot of zombies now have way more. And personally, it's making the game really hard for me. If I want to go loot a larger location, I'm going to have to call out of work for a week because this is going to take a while. In the real world, there are more bullets than people, but in Zomboid, that's just not the case. I'm pretty sure I could gather every bullet on the map, and it would only get me halfway through the horde that is in the secret military base. And let's talk about that. The whole point of the zombie distribution is to make it more realistic and have zombies be in areas that would make more sense. Will help me make sense of the fact that this gun store has about 1,000 people here. I get people were trying to stock up on guns when the apocalypse broke out, but 1,000 of them? And there's only like 3 cars in the parking lot. How'd they all get here? Also, same thing with the secret military base. Apparently it wasn't a well-kept secret, because half the damn population of Kentucky's in here. If we're gonna try to make the game realistic, then let's make it realistic. I'm gonna use some very crude math to see if Rosewood has the amount of zombies that it should. So I counted 55 residential houses here. I might be wrong, not great at counting, but let's just say each household on average holds about 4 people. Honestly, we're probably overestimating, but like I said, crude math. Alright, so 55 houses with 4 people each, 220 people. But let's say 80 people come around here from the outskirts for work, school, shopping, whatever. We can round it up to a nice even 300. So let's try and clear Rosewood. Huh. Weird, I already killed 300 zombies, and there are still hundreds more. And I don't need the zombie population to be so realistic to the point where it matches the amount of households, but I shouldn't have to use over 1,000 rounds of ammunition to clear a small area in what is supposed to be one of the easier spawn locations. But let's just throw realism aside for a second. Looking at it from a gameplay sense, I don't think any locations should take weeks to clear. Like, I'm all for having huge hordes in the game, but I'm not down for having huge hordes at every location I go to. I think the zombie distribution is a good idea, but I think right now the amount of zombies is unrealistic and making the gameplay not super fun. I mean, what's the point in looting a gun store? If I'm gonna have to use more guns and ammo to get in, then I'll get out from looting this place. And yeah, I can slowly melee my way through this horde, but that will actually take longer than a week to do, especially with the new muscle strand mechanic. Like, I actually can't wait for them to bring multiplayer back, because it's actually gonna take about 4 or 5 of us to be able to loot this police station just to get maybe 3 guns and 5 boxes of ammo. And especially since loot seems a lot more scarce, the reward is just not worth the risk anymore. Honestly, the best way to play this game right now is to live far away from a town on a nice farm of crops and livestock to keep you alive. Because unless you got some serious skill or incredible patience, you will not survive in the towns anymore. Really, the only places that make sense population-wise are the hospitals and military checkpoints leading out of the map, because a lot of people were sick and a lot of people were trying to leave, so those locations are allowed to have a stupid amount of zombies. But for the majority of places, we gotta calm down a little bit. I ain't trying to spend 3 days clearing a gas station just to get some soda and chips. So if any devs are watching this, I like the idea. Yes, have more zombies be in populated areas to make it more realistic, but when I mean more, I mean like a few dozen more. Right now, it seems like if an area has any sort of shopping district, bam, 500 zombies. Oh, that's a cool nursing home. Bam, 300 zombies. Oh, this is a nice lake resort. I'm sure maybe a few dozen families were here on vacation. Nope, 1 million zombies. And I haven't even been to Louisville yet in this update, so I don't even want to think about what kind of hell is breaking loose over there. But yeah, I just wanted to rant about that for a minute. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new zombie distribution thing. Do you think it's too much? Are you happy with it? Or do you just not care? But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.